Friday! Which means we find out, is it worth it for free? It's Friday! Free Game Friday! Okay, so I've actually played this a little bit, but the first video turned out as choppy as the ocean during a hurricane. So I am going to refilm this and show you a little bit of the gameplay, show you what it's about, and I just wanted to let you guys know that because I am a little bit further along in the game if it was your first time playing. So I'm going to jump back into it. As you can see, you get a little vehicle. It's a little bit upgraded from what you start with. You start with the bare minimum. You have, I think, 2 turrets I started with. You don't have this little thing on the back. Gives you a little bit of a boost. And you don't have that front gun. But we're just going to jump in. Also, something really cool. It does have a good amount of game modes here. They are locked, so I haven't played that much. I played maybe 5 matches or so. As you can see, I'm only level 3. So I didn't play too much, but I did play it. Unfortunately, like I said, though, the video was about as choppy as the ocean during a hurricane, and I'll keep saying it, and I will. Don't tempt me, because it is Free Game Friday, and I'm super duper excited about it. Let's just hop into this first part, and then I'll show you what that is. Get a little bit of a battle going. So this is actually a PvP, kind of a capture the flag / team deathmatch. If you capture, it's an automatic win, or you just go through, destroy everybody, call it a day, get back to what you're doing. So you get a little boost here. It does have a certain amount of boost, and I think you have to pay to recharge it, or you have to have parts to recharge it. So we're just going to start blasting people. Oh, thanks a lot for running into me. Appreciate that a lot. I'm just going to go straight for this guy. Oh, wow. What just happened to me? So that guy's pretty much bummed. He's lost all his tires. He can't do anything. The same's going to happen to this guy. He's going to lose all his tires. Oh, what am I doing? So there was a nice assist. Nope, you lost a back tire. That's not good. And you're done. Boom. Oh, this guy's missing a tire as well. And you're gone as well. Just stop, because you're missing your tires. Pop, 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 pop. Boom. Oh. Boom. There it is. Victory. So you kind of see different vehicles in that. There's a lot of customizable options in this game. I also like the graphic fact of you losing tires, losing parts. It's pretty cool. I mean, I lost my little booster engine. Alright, so we'll hop into one more, give you kind of an idea of what it is. I mean, honestly, if you can't tell from the first one, at this point I'm just playing it because it's kind of fun. So you got a shop, it's pay to play, just like every free game there is, right? It's kind of really hard to tell if there really is such thing as a free game at this point. The matches do fill pretty darn quick, and I'm thinking that it's because maybe they're bots. Because, I mean, who has the name just David or William? It's kind of random. I'll help him out. Cool way to run into me. So those little cars do have more speed, but they definitely get destroyed a lot faster. Whoa! Dude, get off of me. What are you doing? That guy just wanted to die, I guess? I don't know. Enemy destroyed. Alright, there's somebody out here still. The maps are really big. I mean, you could literally go hide somewhere. Super open map. There is a cool feature where you can self-destruct. There it is. There's a you can actually self-destruct in this, which is pretty cool. So if you have a bunch of enemies around you, I think it's backspace, you click and hold, and it gives you a little bit of a timer. So you're basically a kamikaze. I haven't been kamikaze quite yet. All right, so we did another challenge, and we leveled up. So I'm going to cancel this. Nope. Dang it. Come on. Cancel. Awesome. We're going to go to the garage, and we got factions. So this is basically where you buy all of your equipment. As you go, there's more characters, I guess, but these are where you get all your equipment. So each one has, you know, different stuff that's locked, and you just keep going down the line, really. So there's crafting, regular crap, better crap, the best crap. And that's just sad. There's a poor little old lady. I hope she's not driving. So these are some vehicles that you can actually build. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's dirty as all dirty can be. The more that you get into this game, it's a game that wants to keep you here. It's a game that wants to keep you here for a long time. There's a lot to do in these games. I love a good customizable game like this. It's definitely different from your ordinary PvP, first-person shooter game, which are all the rage, but I like a good driving game every once in a while. So this is basically the faction where I'm pretty much allowed to be in. But as you can see, there's a bunch of cool little things that you can build. So this would be a part for that little car that we saw, and you can build on that. Shop, obviously, I showed you. Pay to play, pretty simple. Technology tree, so there's all these different weapons that you can unlock. I've actually seen a laser beam. That was pretty gnarly. But you go to here to build, and you know, you can add stuff to it. You hit tab here, and you got all these here different parts. You get the idea. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. So you can actually click on this, and these are the guns that you have. So let's see. Can we add a shotgun? Alright, so it requires 3 more energy points. So you have to take weapons away to put weapons on, which totally makes sense. I saw somebody who had just a long flatbed, was like 4 car lengths long, and just decked out with guns. Absolutely ridiculous. You can just hover around, you can build your car, you can actually move the chassis, you can move the wheels. I'm not going to do it because the last time I did, it took me forever to put them back in the right place, and we'll go over that later. But anyways, let's get back into it. We're going to go back to the garage here, and I'm going to show you this here. So this game mode particularly, I did start, obviously, like I said, the beginning of it. This is pretty much a story mode. So in this mode, you can actually drive around. It's pretty open as far as the map goes. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Borderlands. You cruise around, there's parts and stuff laying around everywhere. You just cruise up to it. I think you hold R, don't remember, but you hold R and basically pick up stuff to get better vehicles with. See, you can actually drive over for ammo. I mean, look at this thing. My goodness. Look at just all wheels. You ain't running out of wheels anytime soon, I'll tell you that. And there's little missions that you can find. I'm going to try to find one. Oh, I'm terrible at driving with mouse and keyboard. That is one huge difference between, for me anyways, is playing PC and console. I find console way easier to drive. Oh, dang. See, look at that thing. He basically just runs into you. Well, you can cruise around, pick that up. Alright, so here, I'll show you here. So here's some parts actually that you can cruise up on. And you hold down R, you get some scrap metal, helps you build stuff. So we get to this thing, and this gives us our challenge. So accept the challenge. Looky here, our boss, Fierce Hog, wants to see what kind of feller you are. So work on these missions right here. Alright, let's accept it. We'll just do one mission real quick, see what kind of cutscene we get. They do actually have cutscenes. I don't know about you, but for me, huge fan of cutscenes. So what do we gotta do? Oh, there's Munch. Everyone wants a big slice of land, and so simple folk like us have to go out on patrols a lot. Check your ammo. Let's ride. That was a challenge to accept another challenge. Alright, so we gotta go over there. Get out of my way, Munch. Patrol the specified coordinates. Coordinates visited. 0 of 3. I'm sure as the game goes on, these probably get a little bit more difficult, a little bit more fun. But I just kind of wanted to show you what it was about. Oh, there's some parts there. Gotta get the parts. Alright, what we get? We got 5 copper. Oh boy, we can make a couple pennies. Alright, on to the last one. Well, he's up in the lead. Who's hauling butt down the hill going to the last coordinates? Skirt! Okay, so the big challenge was finish a couple of small challenges. Rookie, come in. Where are you? I'm waiting for you at the mission location. I'm coming, Munch. Open your map. Look for the blue diamond. I'm gonna be next to you. I don't need to open my map, dude. I see it right there. I could see it right there. Oh, collect crates. Drop from the truck. I can't find no crates anywhere. Oh, didn't mean to shoot. My bad. Where the crates at? Where the crates at? Going crazy. Oh, there's some cargo. As you can see, the graphics in this aren't too shabby. I mean, let's just take a moment. Stare upon the desert. Absolutely gorgeous. Many creatures here try to find refuge in similar caves like right here. As we go through the Serengeti, we look upon a beautiful pipeline created by man. Not only for man, but for birds alike. They use it to perch and look for lizards to eat. But in this wasteland, there is nothing much more to do with the beautiful ridges in this here mountain over millions and millions of years. Sandstorms have shaped this into what looks like a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Alright, let's cruise. Is it me, or is this always very nerve-wracking when you don't know when they're gonna come out? Alright, for real though, where the heck are you? There you are. Focus on one. Focus on one. Take you out. You're gone. Oh, guys in a Hummer, haven't you heard that we're in a crisis here? You heard about the crisis? They're gas guzzlers. Terrible human. Got you stuck. Is there anything worse than going so slow in reverse? Yep. Shooting you. I'm shooting you. Boom. You go. Oh, I'm just gonna take you out for fun, son. See, now you ain't got a weapon. Now what are you gonna do? Now what are you gonna do without a weapon? Run into you, blow your butt up. Now we're on the road again. Stop shooting, I'm singing. I can't wait to get on the road again. I've been thinking about my mama and some friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Let's hit it. Scoo! Oh. Yeah, solid game, bruh. Who's a solid game, bruh? Whoa. That looks like an ex-girlfriend. Oh, what do we got? Fierce Hog. Well, Munch, shall we test the treated ones, right? Sure, boss. See what you guys would take. Take it around now. Dude, solid dentures, teeth, whatever. Well, so guys, thank you. We're gonna jump into the review now. I had a lot of fun. How fun or how unfun it could be. So, stick around because the review starts now. Alrighty, let's break into the review of Crossout. We're gonna start with the pros. First pro about this game. We always say it. We always get into it. It's the graphics. Graphics make up half the game, in my opinion. If you ain't got good graphics, then what's the point of even playing it? Especially because it is 2020, which means I want 2020 graphics. Now, maybe this game was in 2020 graphics, but for free, we cannot complain about them. Pro number 2, fully customizable. I love a game where there's a lot of customizing options. It gets you stuck in the game. It makes you want to stay in the game. It makes it fun. It makes it to where you're working towards something. Instead of just baseline, you're done, that's it, this is what you get, call it a day, go home, call anybody you want, because it's over with. Now, pro number 3, it's got multiple different game modes. It's even got some kind of like story mode that almost resembles a Borderlands. And I say that because it's a very open map, wasteland style game where you have to travel the map to find people to do missions for. You saw a little bit of it. I didn't get too much into it. Playing that story could be a lot of fun. It also gives you a lot of objects to use so that you can craft and build to make you have a better car in the PvP mode. Now, number 4, on top of the different game modes, there's a good amount of PvP game modes. There's a capture the flag style game, team deathmatch, free for all. Unfortunately, I didn't unlock them, which is another kind of a pro, kind of a con for this game, that you don't get to play them all right away. But it's something that as you level up and you progress in the game, you get more game modes, which makes it super duper. And the last pro is it has accurate driving, accurate shooting, just a nice accuracy element to it. While driving, it's not too difficult. When you lose a tire, your car tips, it's harder for it to turn, it's harder for you to gain traction, you go slower. There's these little tiny things in this game that I think really elevates the fun, elevates the realism. I mean, how realistic is a post-apocalyptic world with cars? Where are you getting your gas? I don't know. Where do you get the parts, really, honestly? I don't know. Everybody's all of a sudden a mechanic and an engineer? Who knows? But that's not what we're getting into. That's a whole nother thing. But for those pros, I really do enjoy it. So now, time to break down the cons. My first con, the server on this game is spotty. With that being said, it was really laggy at times, but still kind of smooth. It dropped me out of a bunch of games. They need to build on the server, which I totally get. You won't have a perfect server for a game like this where it's free like this. It's probably not the most popular game. I'm pretty sure that in the PvP, a lot of the people playing the PvP are actually bots or computer generated enemies. That's what it seems like. There was a couple names that were like really shoddy and weird, like Billy, William, Hank. I mean, yes, there are people that have those names out there, but it's very unlikely that every time I get into one of these, somebody's name is Hank. Number 2, the audio is super choppy. Now, it's not necessarily affecting the gameplay per se, but it is super annoying. You get too close and there's an explosion, the audio just goes whack. I mean, it doesn't sound like an explosion would sound. It gets crackly, it kind of breaks up a little bit. So, and the audio, it's not such a big thing for me. It might be for you, but it's not a huge issue for me. It's just kind of an annoyance. Number 5, it is extremely difficult to customize the freaking vehicle. And by that, I'm not saying about finding parts, getting parts. I mean actually putting the parts on the car. Really ridiculous. It's almost impossible. You didn't see it in this video because, like I said in the gameplay, I actually had to reshoot this because technical difficulties. What are you gonna do? It all happens to every one of us. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, the first time I played, I took the chassis off of the car on accident. It moved it to where the car was literally lopsided. But to get that freaking chassis back in the freaking middle, I almost called it and said, no free game Friday. I don't want to play this game anymore. We'll have to wait till next Friday. And my last and final con, I think the matches could last a little bit longer. So with all that said, we want to know, is it worth it for free? In my opinion, I'd say yes, it is worth it for free. Now, should you delete games off of your PC to make space for this particular game? Absolutely not. If you have extra space, if you have extra time, it's something small that's fun to play a little bit, progress a little bit, get fun vehicles, make vehicles. If a driving game is your style, then this just adds more to it. It's a lot of fun to be able to drive. It's a lot of fun to be able to shoot. So for me, this game was a lot of fun. I'm going to keep it on the computer and I'm going to play it a little bit more to see how far I can progress. So with that being said, thank you guys once again for sticking around for another Free Game Friday. I hope you enjoy these videos because I enjoy filming them. I enjoy going out there and trying to find the best free game possible. And to ask the question, is it worth it for free? Now, you all know what to do by this time. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everybody that you know to come hit that sub button right here and check out some other videos over here. And until next time, I'm Mild Genix. We'll see you then.